morning.
Good morning, David. Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a few days off. We were in California, so it was a great vacation. It was a lot of fun, and I'm well rested. I was ready to come back, and then on the way to work today, totally got me out of the vacation mode.
What happened?
So I'm driving. I drive on my way to work through the Strip District, and so it's a four-way stop, and this guy, I'm stopped, and then there's another car. It goes in front of me. And then the car behind it decides to go too, and I slam on the brakes, and the guy just looks at me like,
Yeah.
what are you looking at? So then I happen to, as I drive, and then he goes down this block, and then it's not like I was chasing him, but I then come out later, and he's in front of me, and I realize, oh, that's the same guy. And then he turns into a parking lot without a turn signal on, and so I thought, all right. He's just a bad driver.
Yes,
I'm
that's
gonna
clear.
calm down. I am not gonna let this ruin my vacation mode, because I am back.
David, you and your driving
rejuvenated.
stories.
Yes.
That could have turned a lot worse. People have such rage when driving. These
Well, it's
days.
true. You have to stay calm. You really do.
You do.
Yeah. Do you stay calm?
I do stay calm. People yell and they scream and
Right.
I've seen people get out of cars
Oh,
and
yeah.
bang on people's windows.
Sure.
So you just have to remain calm because you never know what people have. If they're carrying something, if they have something dangerous,
Oh,
just try to
absolutely.
remain calm. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It is not worth it.
Yeah.
And we should say we are thankful that you're here joining us today. Heather is still off. She's
She
waiting
is.
for baby
Miss
Rocco.
her. Yeah.
And so we will keep you updated on that. When baby Rocco comes, you will be the first to know.
And she's been posting on Instagram a lot, so it looks like she's doing well, but the baby is not here yet.
Not here
Yeah.
yet, so we'll keep you posted there. All right.
So tell me about San Francisco.
Yeah, I was in San Francisco and also in the Central Coast. So here's where I'm going to bore you with my vacation pictures. So here's the
Look
deal.
at you.
So Gary teaches out there in a summer program for a week. So I went out sort of at the end of it, and I'm left unattended for a couple days.
Oh boy, now that's dangerous.
So I go shopping and I go sightseeing. So anyway, this is just a selfie with that iconic tower. And then one of my favorite places it's called Land's End. So it's
Yeah.
right where the bay starts and the ocean ends. And so it's this rocky terrain, and you see the Golden Gate Bridge.
I've always wanted to see the Golden Gate Bridge because it was in one of my favorite sitcoms, Full House. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was set in San Francisco, so I've always wanted to see that.
In fact, Ray Petlin tweeted me or left a message on Instagram saying, "Say hi to the Tanner family while you're there."
Danny Tanner, Jesse Kasopoulos, my favorites.
So this is right at Land's End. So this is right as the waves to the ocean come in, and there's nothing more relaxing than listening to the ocean waves. It's just something
But what's
about
interesting about this picture, I mean, you have on some really cool sunglasses, but you have on a
Thank you.
sweater.
Yes,
And
well-
it's the middle of the summer. What temperature was it?
San Francisco is funny, like in June, because I've been there before in June, and so in the sun, it can get kind of warm, but then a breeze comes, and then you get cool. So it's kind of like being like at a ski resort or something, where in the sun you get warm, and then all of a sudden, so it's never all that warm, But I want to show you. So we moved from San Francisco down to Central Coast. So this is a new sort of emerging wine country area. And we went to this test kitchen. So they give you like 11 courses, magnificent food. It was so much fun. It's called Six Test Kitchen. And so those are just some of the courses. And in the bottom, in the middle there on the bottom, I was telling you about this before, Mikey.
Yes.
This is melon that they have smoked with this rosemary. So they present it to you, they put it on your plate, and the rosemary is still smoking. So they have set it on fire. Like, I know if I were in charge of
melon
this,
on
well,
fire.
they set the rosemary
The
on
rosemary
fire.
on
Right.
fire, and then does that cook the melon, or
No,
it's just for
flavors
effect?
it, and it's an effect.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's sort of, and there's Gary and I that night at that dinner.
Oh, look at you two.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun there, and then we stayed with the friends of ours, this wonderful couple. That's their backyard, and I so jealous of that outdoor kitchen. And they have a little pizza oven over there, and beyond that, they have a bocce ball court.
Okay.
So we played
What is bocce ball?
So
I
they
have
do
no
this
clue.
in Bloomfield because it's typically Italian. So you see the little white ball there, you throw that out first, and then it's the goal to throw the other balls, and your team's balls, closest to that white ball, essentially.
Okay.
So it's skill, but yet, you know, it depends on the course, because you could have a perfect shot and it goes a little crooked or something. So anyway, I'm just a little competitive.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to win. But
sure.
I will say that Bob and Susan, who I think we have a picture of the four of us, Bob and Susan ended up winning that night.
Oh, look at them.
Yeah.
They
but
look victorious.
They are fantastic. They're so much fun. So I had a great time, great vacation, and I'm ready to be back at work.
Well, we're
this is
glad to
me
have you back.
Flying back.
Is that a private jet you're flying on?
No. But this was cool. Like when we took off, we flew out over the Pacific Ocean. So it's just fun to see the ocean.
I'm sure those views were spectacular.
Yeah.
Good job, David. Glad to have you back.
Well,
but what a
thank you.
wonderful vacation.
It was a good getaway.
Yeah, and I know that's a foodie city too, so I'm sure you ate to your heart's desire.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, so some people are getting prepared for the 4th of July holiday a little early. In fact, some people are celebrating early. Some communities have fireworks tonight. And I know you have plans for the holiday too, right?
I do. I love fireworks, but I'm going to head to D.C., kind of like a mini vacation, the nation's capital, 4th of July, how appropriate. And I'm going to watch the fireworks from a Ferris wheel.
That is so
From
cool.
a Ferris wheel in the National Harbor. I don't know if
So
anyone
you
has,
will be on the Ferris wheel moving as the fireworks are going off.
fireworks are going off. And as a kid, I used to be always fascinated with, you know, the fireworks would go off and then like the sprinkles would come down from the fireworks. And I
Yeah.
always used to think they would hit me. But now I'm going to be even higher in the Ferris wheel, so I wonder if.
So hopefully
I'll
you will.
get-
Hopefully you're going to be all right.
Yeah, I think that would be bad.
They probably wouldn't do it. You know.
Right.
If you got little parts of the fireworks on you, that would be a
Right, but
bad
in
thing.
preparation for heading to DC, I went shopping for condiments to take to a barbecue
Right.
that I'm attending. And the ketchup condiment aisle for 10 minutes trying to select a ketchup. There are so many variations of ketchup now. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's ketchup with salt, there's ketchup without salt, there's ketchup with garlic, there's ketchup with olive oil, there's ketchup with ranch. I was overwhelmed.
So this left you just standing there, frozen.
10 minutes.
Frozen, unable to make a decision.
Someone, one of the store clerks came by and asked if I needed help, and I just stood there.
So what did you
frozen.
end up getting? What did you get?
Just regular
Regular
ketchup.
ketchup. All right. Well, that's what I would have. Was it Heinz ketchup?
It was Heinz
Okay,
ketchup,
all right,
but
good.
apparently they're
That was a
coming
very
out.
important question.
Yes, apparently they're coming out with all of these variations of ketchup now because I guess ketchup sales have flatlined or something. I heard that on NPR this morning.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so they're trying to spice things up,
Right.
different flavors to try to entice people and get, you know, the thing that I'm amazed by at the grocery store, there's always a new flavor of Oreos when I go. Have you noticed this? Like when you're at the store?
I've seen birthday cake Oreos.
There is
and,
birthday cake Oreo.
Apple pie. Have you
Oh,
seen
I haven't
those?
seen apple pie.
Yeah.
Actually, I would try apple pie. A lot of
you?
them sound really good,
Yeah.
but at some point, don't they run out of shelf space? So they have birthday cake, peanut butter, fudge dip mint, carrot cake, red velvet, spring Oreo, which is just
Spring.
yellow.
What is that? Oh.
Like, I don't know what it is, because
Okay.
there's a separate one that's lemon. They also have pistachio.
Yeah.
So-
I would assume the yellow would be lemon flavor, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, speaking of things that you can get at the store, we have something over here, Tara, if you can grab it.
Oh.
So at Walmart right now, you might not expect this, but at this time of year, you wouldn't think you'd have, thank you very much, Christmas tree cakes. But guess what? It's Christmas in July at Walmart, and so they have these little Debbie cakes that are out while supplies last, so you can experience Christmas
Christmas
in July.
tree cakes in
Yes,
July. I never
Christmas tree
knew
cakes.
that Christmas in July was a big celebration. Like people really have parties centered all around this.
I guess so. And
Yeah.
look, Santa, this is his
Santa's
summer
hanging
attire.
out.
Yes, with a little Hawaiian shirt on, but he's enjoying these. So anyway, you can pick these up at Walmart. We just wanted to make you aware of that. And you know, the other Christmas in July thing that I noticed last night. So like I've said before, when I go to bed, I have the TV on,
Yeah.
and I like to watch Murder, She Wrote. It's
Oh,
on the
I know you
Hallmark
do.
channel.
It's gone, right?
They have gone back to their Christmas in July thing. So they have Christmas movies all the time. And you know, and for people who like the Christmas movies, I'm sure that's great.
That's fine,
you
but I know you're really upset about this,
well,
David.
it's just my calming thing to watch Murder, She Wrote. It's thrown me all out of whack.
What to do? What to
don't
do?
know. Well,
It's the little things that just mess you up. For,
right. Too many flavors of ketchup and Murder, She Wrote is gone.
Is that just for the month of July, or?
I don't know. I'm going to have to write to the
Yeah,
Hallmark
we're
people.
gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
okay.
good.
All right.